Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I am going to show you how to replace a power switch on a Miele Neptune. This would also be any Miele Compact C1 model. All right, so here's a few tools that you're going to need in addition to a new power switch. This is the old one. It's clearly burned. You can kind of see the burning on the inside here. You will need a Torx T20 screwdriver, and this should be for most models. It may be that you can do it with a Phillips head, but most of the more recent Miele's are going to be using the T20 Torx. Some needle nose pliers, a small screwdriver, and that should be all you need. The first thing that you need to do is when you open up this compartment here, we're going to take this bag door cover off, and down here there's a little catch and you can kind of look at, see where it hinges. So you're going to take your screwdriver and you're just going to very lightly pry as you're pushing the door further open, and that will cause those little catches to lift up. And you got to do one side and then try to hold it, then do the other side, and then you'll see it kind of pop up. From there, those little, you're looking for these pins here to just pop out of place. Okay, so once you've got that removed, it's just a matter of taking out these two screws here on the top. This cover is going to remove, and then that's going to show us, that's going to give us access to where the power switch is.
All right, so we're going to take these two screws out. I have removed the
filter, by the way, already, so don't mind that. Then what we're going to do is we've got two little clips here and one here. Okay, so we're going to just, as we're lifting this up, we're going to pry that clip, and then we're going to be lifting up on this side, and we're going to just pry that up, and this is going to lift up out of place. Okay, now don't turn this knob while you have it off, because it aligns with this little potentiometer, so it's controlling the speed of the motor. All right, so here we have our power switch. I think it goes without saying, but please make sure that you are working on this vacuum with it unplugged. All right, so from there, it's very simple. I will leave a link in the description for how you can find a new power switch for this. So this is just simply instructions on how to replace the power switch. And this is obviously assuming that your power switch is the problem. Now, one way to confirm that your power switch is indeed the problem, this is what I do, is I'm going to take these connectors here and kind of reverse them and plug them into each other. You can kind of hook them into each other like that. And then as long as you're not touching anything here, be careful not to touch anything, go ahead and plug your power cord in. And if the machine turns on, then you know for sure that your power switch needs to be replaced. So with the machine unplugged, you're going to get your new power switch and just plug it in, just like that. And then you want to just make sure you've got enough distance here on the wires so it won't pull these off. So you kind of just tuck these down in there so you've got enough distance there, and those are nice and tight. And this plug intentionally sits a little bit at an angle. It's kind of canted over like that. Now, when we're putting this cover back on, all you want to make sure that you're doing is you're holding this up. So holding this up while you're inserting it. So what I like to do is I will get it in the up position, and I'll just stick a little screwdriver right in there, and that's going to just keep that thing from flopping down, because it can get put in wrong and then doesn't actually hit the switch. So I'm going to stick this in there, so that's going to hold it up, and I'm going to just slide this down in place like that, and you can hear your clips clip in, and then we're going to put our screws back in. Okay, and then next, all we have to do is reinstall our bag door cover. So you're going to just on one side first get this. Let me see here. So you can see closely, you can see where those little pins are going to be installed on either side. So that's what you're looking for. And align one side first, and then kind of spread it out, align the other side, and then just pop it in like that. And it clicks in just like that. And you're good to go. All right, so that was a short and easy one. I hope this was helpful. If you thought the video was valuable to you, if it saved you money, and you want to say thank you in the form of a tip, I will leave my Venmo in the description. Please like and share and subscribe. Thanks. Have a great day.